This is Joey Mislewick with Smart Source Realty. Today's date is August 30th, 2025, and this is for a turnover. Tenant moved out yesterday, Friday, August 29th, for 500 Hesters Crossing, number 205. This is the walkthrough for that property. This is the lockbox and super box that were left over from before. Those are the two new ones here. My shoes and a couple items found in the property. Looks like I may leave that or put that in the garbage, but put this back in the garbage, or maybe leave this out for her, for the previous tenant to come grab. So let's take a look at this. I just put that sign up. First thing I do notice some bite marks here in the blinds. Looks like some cat bites, and the blinds are dirty. Dead roach. That's good news. That means whatever chemicals you're using is working. Here's the kitchen. Got some dirt along here, most likely from animals. Little here too. The property has a fresh, clean smell mixed with a cat litter smell. I can't really put my finger on it, but it smells like cat litter, to be honest. Microwave is thoroughly clean. The oven is not. Oven needs to be cleaned. Refrigerator does look good. I checked all the cabinets and drawers. Lights are functioning. Not sure what that switches to. That's functioning as well. This needs a screw. The smell is really strong in this room. We have light bulbs in each. Fan is functioning. Downstairs bathroom. Couple pieces of wood here. I'll put these out front just in case the tenant comes back and grabs them. I don't remember there being a curtain here, but I'd like to ask and check. Outside light is functioning. A little mark in a wall, not sure what that is, but a little mark. You see a little bit of a paint difference, but that's just time. I don't believe any of these marks are unusual. Same over here. Looks like we're starting to have a bit of a crack. Maybe this is from a previous repair. It feels soft. and 90 degrees angled that way. If I were to check the cleanliness, come down here and grab a fingerful. It looks thoroughly clean. There are a couple spots in here that are not, which I'll show you upstairs. So we have a mark here. This border is coming off. It makes sense to put a new border or new plate on the bottom. We have a hole here. Not sure where that came from. Let's get that fixed. Lights are working. Stairs and are carpeted as well as hallway and one bedroom. These were professionally cleaned. Oh, we have some scratch marks here too. Maybe dirt. No, that's scratch. One light bulb is out. We need a light bulb. The vent is extremely dirty. May not have been changed for quite a while. Let's take a look. Yeah, that needs to be done. That's creating some, I'm assuming some mold may have been created in here. Most likely just because of running. Yeah, look at, we want to get this cleaned. Might be a good idea to have an AC inspection as well. This is the second bedroom. We'll do the second first. Some markings on the wall in this general area. We want to get this repainted. Cracked faceplate, let's get that taken care of. Light bulbs are working. Well, no smell upstairs. I'm not getting that smell from downstairs. It smells just like a room with clean carpet. No issue with blinds here. It's going to be in working order. This light needs to be fixed. Turns on when it wants to, so let's get this light fixed. This was from the owner. Tenant did leave. Here now is the upstairs bathroom. Surfaces seem to be well cleaned. There are only a couple spots in the house that are not. So, how about it? Most surfaces are thoroughly cleaned. Walls look good in here. Bathroom looks fine. I don't see any crawling or live bugs, which is good. So whatever spray that either the tenant or the property is using is working. Lights seem to be working as well. Same thing with the surface. Let's take a look. Yeah, quite clean. Tenant did a good job. And I speak too soon. So here's some dirt. We want to get that cleaned along with this. So it looks like a clean by PCS surfaces makes the most sense still. Even though some surfaces are clean like this, but it looks like the drawers are quite dirty. This has been mopped, it looks like. This piece of furniture is going to be going. PCS will pick that up, or I'll call the tenant and give her a last minute chance to take that. We have some residue here on this wall, right about here. You can kind of see it. I'll zoom in. Along with this wall, I wonder if that's just fading. I don't see why. That doesn't look like it's anything caused by a tenant. It looks like it's just fading in the drywall. Along with where the bed I would think would go, not many marks at all. Here is where I'm gonna get some dirt, tons of dirt, most likely from the fan being on all summer. You can kind of see it in the photos, along with the back of the door. This is where we need to get this cleaned. Fan is in working order. I did turn that on. Lights are working inside the fan. So there you go. But the fan is dirty, as you can tell. Well, you might not be able to now, but the fan is dirty. Going out the upstairs patio. Sliding glass door works fine. Oh, as well as the AC is working great, by the way. I want to make sure I mention that. The AC is cooling. Lights outside is working. May need to be cleaned. No concerns on the patio that I see. The screen is working and sliding. No holes. Closets are cleaned out. Some leftover hangers. And paint for the closets, I don't. Some markings here, normal wear and tear. Nothing extreme or out of the ordinary. This does need to be cleaned. Yeah, right there. Yeah, see, it's all dirt. Let's go back downstairs onto the downstairs patio and outside. Oh, washer and dryer. Might be a good opportunity to get this washer maintenance. I see a ton of debris in here. I can't turn on while videoing or while in this mode. Actually, yeah, I can. Give me a second. There we go. See all that? If we're gonna keep this in here for our next tenant, I highly suggest we get this serviced to make sure it is up and running. Yeah, see, look at all the debris in there. So that's on the tenant to take care of. That can be something that, yeah, we do need to get serviced and cleaned out. That's just for safety, tenant safety, fire safety, all the above safety. Walls up here seem to be fine, other than some, looks like maybe moving marks from a couch or a bed. Yeah, that smell really hits you right about here. So it does smell like maybe a cat odor or cat litter odor of the sort. We have some markings here. I have to go back to see if these were here before. I'm not sure what happened. Look at all these. This could be from door, but this does not look from normal wear and tear. There's something happened here. Same thing here. I'm not sure if this is from a cat or what. Maybe repaint the door. I think that'd be fine, but that's just an, if you want to, great. If not, then it's not necessary. There's a few other items here, it looks like, that the tenant has not grabbed. I will need to contact her to come grab them. If she does not, then I will have PCS just take them and throw them away. Couple carpets, some boxes, another carpet, a bicycle, and a cooler. Not sure if the hose is hers. I'll come make contact with the tenant. Maybe a mop. Here's backyard. The trees don't look, I'm not sure about the tree. It might be a good idea to get the tree trimmed. I'll send it a work order in to see if it makes sense to get off the roof. Back to the front. Overall, I can probably list this property. Those are wood pieces, that's fine. Yeah, I can list this property and get this on the MLS. Oh, we have some vents that are quite dirty here. Either mold or dirt. Thermostat set to 70. It does feel like 70 in here. But that's everything. That concludes the video for 500 Hesters Crossing, number 205.